It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for today. Axel Rouault is the Consul General of France in Los Angeles and took his post in September 2012. Before this assignment, Mr. Rouault was an advisor to the French Foreign Minister with a portfolio including the United Nations and global affairs. Consul General Rouault has a sincere and deep appreciation for the American involvement in World War II and has been an active leader in ensuring that the American veterans of that war be recognized by his government. It is with his help and the help of his office that these gentlemen are here today to receive the highest award the French government bestows on non-citizens. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Consul General Axel Rouault.
Gentlemen, as young men, you left your homes to fight and liberate not only France, but the whole European continent and defend democracy and human rights. Your accomplishments during the Second World War are a vibrant reminder of a deep friendship between France and the United States, a friendship bound in blood and hardships ever since the War of Independence. From the glorious days of Yorktown to the green battlefields of Château-Thierry in the First World War, you remember your father fought in the First World War, Patrick. From the beaches of Normandy to the mountains of Afghanistan, our countries have been fighting together, side by side. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom is a gift that does not come for free. It often requires determination and sacrifices. On June 6, 1944, thousands of young soldiers showed this utmost resolve when it came to liberating France. They were young, they were driven by the same spirit, the same ideal, the same love of our homelands. They had a deep belief that their struggle was right and just. Beyond fear, they were willing to risk the supreme sacrifice. Today, I would like to pay tribute to exceptional men whose dedication embodies our shared history and values. Staff Sergeant Norbert Sislak. You were born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in June 1924. You served in World War II in Company A of the 65th Signal Battalion. At 19, you were assigned with your 10-man squad to the 5th French Armored Division under French First Army. So you served with the French, side by side with the French, and you saw war with a French perspective. With your French comrades arms, you fought in the fierce Battle of the Colmar Pocket, which was one of the latest battles in France to drive the German troops out of France in Alsace, and you cleared the way for the offensive on Germany. For outstanding heroism, your battalion was authorized by the mayor of Colmar to wear the official seal of the city. Please, big round of applause. These great veterans. Corporal Reed Greer. You were born in Los Angeles in September 1924. You served in World War II in Company B of the 23rd Infantry Regiment. Your company was involved in 3 major campaigns in France, in the northern part of France, in the Ardennes, the Battle of the Bulge, and in Rhineland. You were wounded in action in Germany on the 17th of December 1944. You consequently received a Purple Heart Medal. I would also like to pay tribute to Private First Class Julius Posner, who should have been with us this morning. Private Posner was born in Brooklyn, New York in May 1920. He served in the 3rd Infantry Division, 39th Field Infantry. With his regiment, he helped liberate North Africa and especially the cities of Casablanca, Bizerte, Oran, and Tunis. He fought in the Battle of Alamein, which, as you know, turned the tide in the North African campaign and represented the first major offensive and victory against the Axis since the start of the war. After the invasion of Italy, he landed in southern France on August 15, 1944. He was in combat in France from that day until February 1945. He helped liberate the cities of Marseille and Nice, as well as the Rhone Valley at the pursuit of the 19th German Army. He received a Croix de Guerre, the French Croix de Guerre, for his heroic action. Please, let's applaud this man too. And applaud his family with us. Dear veterans, in recognition of your heroic actions and accomplishments, the President of the French Republic has decided to bestow upon you the highest distinction in France, the Legion of Honor, created by Napoleon in 1802 to reward and honor exceptional valor and heroism. You are examples, living examples of the greatest generation, which faced the despair and deprivation of a Great Depression, went on to fight for liberty and freedom during the Second World War, rebuilt Europe and Japan, and invented a freer, more democratic and more just world after the war, the world we are living today and we need to defend. You remind us that no matter how great the challenge, it can be met when honest men and women stand up with determination and courage. And you remind us that individuals make a difference when they have a higher sense of citizenship, of service to their country and to a greater good. You are an inspiration and a lesson to us all and to your younger generations, which were represented this morning with us. Today, we also honor the memory of your comrades, of all the veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their life. We remember their courage and their steadfast devotion in the face of the adversity. We remember that they are an unbreakable link in the long chain of friendship between our two countries. A chain of friendship, Tom, which, and I like this example that you use very often, the people of France in 1886 gave a Statue of Liberty to the people of the Americas. But in the 20th century, the people of America came and gave back liberty to France twice. So thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Because we're friends, I just want to say it loud and clear. No country in the world gave us a better gift than the Statue of Liberty, which is so special. Let's hear it for France. Good job. Good job. Thank you.
So now we will go to the official part of the ceremony by bestowing the Legion of Honor to this great, exceptional men. Staff Sergeant Norbert Sislak. Au nom du président de la République française et en vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont conférés, je vous fais chevalier de la Légion d'honneur.
I look forward to being hugged by you, really.
Yes.
What a
Thank you, sir.
No. You can sit.
Are you the consul?
I am the consul. Corporal Reed Greer. Corporal Reed Greer. Au nom du président de la République française et en vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont conférés, je vous fais chevalier de l'ordre de la Légion d'honneur.
Brittany. I like Brittany. Thank you. Thank you.
Vive les États-Unis and long live the American friendship. But I would also like to recognize two veterans from World War II who are also Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur here at the first row. Please, a big round of applause for them. Pete Hornstein, Charles Laforde. Thank you. Joel Govard. Thank you.